On The Foodie today, we're going to tantalize your taste buds with probably one of my most favorite cuisines from our country. I'm on a mission to find the best of cuisines that belong to the state of Kerala. Whether vegetarian or non-vegetarian, but right here in Mumbai. And I promise you, it's gonna be a feast. So stay tuned as we serve up delectable delicacies of Kerala on a real Kerala platter. Hello and welcome to The Foodie. I'm Kunal Vijayka. A lot of people ask me what my favorite cuisine is, and my answer, pat, is always Indian food. But if you probe further and ask me what Indian food, invariably my answer is Keralite food. And that's exactly what I've come to eat today. Well, I'm in Flora Fountain area, the oldest part of Mumbai, and I'm going to go into the lanes of this area and dig out a fantastic Keralite restaurant. It's called Taste of Kerala. Come along, let's go. Okay, this looks really exciting. Just look at this menu. It starts with a Malabar biryani. We've got Kerala special dessert. We've got special roast, duck, squid, quill, kada. I think it's quail. Kakka, prawns, chicken gouti and crab, fish, nandan curry, green Kerala, kabuli, the works. I think we should just head inside and check out Taste of Kerala. So I'm in Taste of Kerala. With me behind the counter over here is Bashir. Bashir,
hello.
How are you, sir?
Fine.
अच्छा ये रेस्टोरेंट आपका जो टेस्ट ऑफ केरला है कितना पुराना है?
टेस्ट ऑफ केरला में चालू करके अभी 5 साल हो रहे हैं।
अच्छा 5 साल हो गया और आपने शुरू किया?
हमने शुरू किया।
ओके। और कैसा आइडिया है कि केरला का खाना चाहिए?
केरला का खाना खाना अब नॉर्थ इंडियन लोगों को खाने के लिए बहुत पसंद है खाने के लिए, इसलिए मैंने वही स्टार्ट किया। और हम लोग को जब साउथ इंडियन खाना बोलते हैं ना तो सब इडली डोसा ही बोलता है। हाँ, ज़्यादा लोग को पता नहीं होता है कि केरला का खाना अलग होता है, तमिलनाडु का खाना अलग होता है, आंध्र प्रदेश का खाना अलग होता है। तो ये जो केरला का खाना है वो कैसा अलग है जो नॉर्मल जो हम लोग बोलते हैं ना साउथ इंडियन फूड से? नॉन वेज में अपना स्पेशलिटी ज़्यादा। वेज होटल में तो इडली वड़ा सांभर, उत्तपा, ये सब। हमारा उसमें सी फूड ज़्यादा स्पेशलिटी।
और केरला का सी फूड तो बहुत फेमस है। वो
करीमीन है, करीमीन पुल्लिचद है, पापलेट पुल्लिचद है, ये सब अपने पास मिलेगा। फिश नाडन करी, चिकन नाडन करी, स्क्यूड, कक्का, डक मसाला, डक मपास। डक।
अरे वाह, तो डक साउंड्स गुड ना? आई थिंक वी शुड कुक सम डक और कुछ एक वेजिटेरियन कुछ भी बनाते हैं क्योंकि हमारा ऑडियंस भी वेजिटेरियन है ना।
अवियल बना के देता है।
अवियल फेमस केरला का अवियल। सो दैट्स इट, वी आर गोइंग टू डू सम डक एंड वी आर गोइंग टू डू सम अवियल राइट हियर इन टेस्ट ऑफ केरला। बशीर साहब चलो हम थोड़ा कुकिंग करते हैं फिर खाना खाते हैं। ओके चलो लेट्स गो। Well, the food is on its way being ready even before we are ready, and we have Shashi Kumar here. Shashi Kumar, नमस्ते।
नमस्कार।
अच्छा ये पॉम्फ्रेट है। हाँ। क्या बन रहा है इस पॉम्फ्रेट का?
मैं पापलेट पुल्ली चट्टू बोलते हैं हम लोग।
पुल्ली चट्टू।
ओके। तो ये पापलेट रखे फ्राई करके पत्ता रखेगा। हाँ। उसके बाद मसाला बनाएगा।
अच्छा ये जो पापलेट है उसको ऑलरेडी कुछ मसाला लगाया आप?
हाँ, मसाला लगाया।
क्या लगाया मसाला?
में हरा मसाला, मिर्ची पाउडर, हल्दी पाउडर, थोड़ा हल्का सा धनिया पाउडर और थोड़ा नमक।
ओके। और अंदर स्टफ किया या बाहर ही लगाया सब?
अंदर पूरा अंदर से भी बाहर से।
अंदर से भी बाहर से। क्वेश्चन, सो द pomfret has been fried. After this it's going to be wrapped in banana leaf and steamed. But before that we're going to make the
डक रोस्ट।
Duck roast. Okay.
स्टार्ट करो।
Start.
ये डालडा है।
We're starting off with some clarified ghee or dalda actually. Onion. This sound of the ladle on the kadhai is like music to your ears. Every time you hear this sound, you know that something great is cooking. Cut, 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 cut.
टमाटर डाल रहे थोड़ा,
little bit of tomato, garam masala,
हल्दी पाउडर
haldi powder,
और एक धनिया पाउडर,
धनिया powder, namak. The masalas are frying beautifully. I'm getting all the aromas of this onion, tomato and masala frying. देखिए
इसलिए नालिया कोकोनट,
this coconut paste, the thick coconut paste. ये जो duck है
हाँ।
वो boil किया है पहला.
इसमें हल्दी पाउडर,
हल्दी powder,
थोड़ा गरम मसाला,
थोड़ा गरम मसाला, नमक.
डाल के बॉईल किया।
Okay, so this duck has been boiled with haldi powder, a little bit of green masala and salt. ये सूखा डिश है.
अभी इसको सूखा गिल्ला आएगा,
अच्छा।
मिल्क डालने।
इसका मिल्क डालने का है इसमें. Okay, so we put the thick coconut cream.
एक-
Now coconut milk. Nothing South Indian is ever ready without coconut milk. Oh, this smells great. This is great. Coriander. Lots of coriander.
रेडी हो गया।
Ready? Super. So the duck chop is ready.
ये कोकोनट ऑयल है।
Coconut oil. Yeah. Okay, so we're starting off with the fish now, and this fish which has been frying in this oil is now ready to be steamed. Coconut oil, onion. The idea of using coconut oil is a mind-blowing one because the flavor coconut oil gives to the food is spectacular. Tomato.
मिर्ची पाउडर,
Mirchi powder.
हल्दी पाउडर,
Haldi powder.
ये काला मिर्च पाउडर,
Oh, black pepper.
ये नमक।
Salt. The masala is ready. The fish is fried and ready. Now comes the interesting part. We're going to wrap it in that banana leaf and then steam it. First, all the masala is laid out and spread out on the banana leaf. Then the fish, which has been marinated in masalas and fried, is put on top of the masalas. Then the remainder of the masala goes on top of the fish. Now it's time to wrap the fish in this banana leaf. And now this fish is going to be steamed. The next thing we're going to do is the thing that everybody talks about, which is the avial. Now for this avial, we've got this huge pot over here. And in this pot is vegetables that has been cut. Now, इसमें कौन-कौन सा vegetable है?
इसमें सूरन है
सूरन,
और वाइट बपड़ा है
white pumpkin,
और ये सींग है
drumsticks,
और ये चौड़ी,
choli,
पड़वल,
padwal,
गाजर।
gajar, and put in water and it's going to be boiled.
हल्का से हल्दी पाउडर,
Okay, a pinch of haldi powder while it's going to begin to boil.
ये नमक।
बस और कुछ नहीं.
नहीं, अभी ये बॉयल होएगा, उसके बाद मसाला बनाएगा।
तो उसमें डालेगा. Okay, so now this has to boil, which is going to take a bit of time. It's got only the vegetables with water, a little bit of haldi powder, and a little bit of salt. Boiling, and then we shall make the masala.
ये कोकोनट ऑयल है।
Okay, the vegetables are all boiled. We're starting with the masala, coconut oil,
कड़ी पत्ता,
curry leaves, without which no South Indian meal is complete. ये क्या है अभी?
ये मसाला पीसल है।
So this chutney, if I may call it that, contains coconut, ulli, cherry ulli, which is small onions or madras onions as they're called, green chilies, curry leaves, and jeera. And then it's whisked in the mixer and then put into that. Okay, so the chutney, if I may call it, that has gone in. And now it's cooking. Salt. And in go all the boiled vegetables. अभी ये vegetable boiled है.
वेजिटेबल बॉयल है,
तो ये ready हो गया है.
रेडी हो
हाँ? फटाफट हो गया ready. Not bad. I never knew this avial was so simple. When you eat it, you think it's an extremely complicated dish. But if you can boil the vegetables and get the chutney ready, we're in clover. अच्छा, और उसके बाद ऊपर से थोड़ा सा कोकोनट ऑयल डालने का, क्योंकि उसका स्मेल आएगा. सुपर. Well, this looks fantastic. We've started off with a full vegetarian Kerala thali, pretty close to what a sadhya is. And it's full, my plate's full. It's got a multiple amount of vegetables, including the avial, rice, banana chips, jaggery, and the works. The non-veg stuff is about to come. Surmai fry. So this is the duck roast that we cooked. This is chicken Kerala, all the non-vegetarian stuff, boneless. I'm going to start with the rice and rasam. Attack is what they say. Here goes. Now rasam is made in every state of South India. This particular one is spicier, chunkier vegetables, a slightly different masala, very strong flavor of hing. And it has to be eaten with this fat rice. Oh, it's quite nice. Brilliant. Let's try some of this. Sweet and tangy. Ichipuli. The tanginess of tamarind. A little bit of ginger in it. Mix it with my rice. There's nothing like the South Indian papad. Now let's try some of this dry vegetable. That's called toral. Unlike the avial, the vegetable or the beans over here are not cooked, overcooked. They're still crunchy and there's lovely grated coconut on top of it. In between the meal, you have to have some banana chips. I can understand why people go insane about an avial. You cannot imagine what the coconut milk does to the vegetables. Now this has got black chana in it. It's called oot curry. That's a great start. Now, from this end, I'm going to start on the non-vegetarian food. Kerala chicken. True to its name, spicy. Lots of curry leaves. The duck chop. Before that, this is warm water with herbs in it. It's supposed to help you digest your food. Very healthy. Okay, let's attack the duck. I just love duck. You know, chicken tends to get very, very, how do I say, broilery. This is gamey. Give me duck any day. And the way it's cooked here, with all these lovely masalas, it's too good. Now I need something sweet. This banana coated with jaggery. Now you can try some of this olan. too much food. Too much food. How can one human being eat so much food? I cannot understand. But trust me, people who eat here regularly finish up all this rice and ask for a second helping. Now for some fish. Fried surmai. Wait, there's so much more. I'm going to eat this all. Wait. Rasam. 2 payasams. 1 kheer. Lovely. With vermicelli in it. Ada Pradaman. It's a kheer made out of jaggery and rice. Or a payasam made out of jaggery and rice. Look at it. Oh, with raisins in it. Ada being rice. This is not Taste of Kerala. This is Feast of Kerala. Ah, fantastic. I'm going to eat some more over here, and then after this is done, we're going to eat some more. Because down the street from here are a couple of other Kerala restaurants. Let's go and try one of them after this. Still in the bylanes of Fort or Flora Fountain, there's one more place that serves delicious Kerala food. I'm looking for it. Well, after Taste of Kerala, it's the Kerala Residency. And here it is. Okay, now what shall we have? A little different from what we've just eaten. I think we should do some fish. We should do some more chicken. Maybe a little more duck. Let's just go inside. Come on. More food from Kerala, this time completely non-vegetarian. We've got another version of duck over here. This is the duck roast. This is typically Kerala. This is the chicken nadan curry. This is the prawn roast, which is big prawns. This is the squid roast. And this is a full pomfret. This time I'm not eating the rice, but the classical Malabar paratha, which is as flaky and soft as they come. I'm starting with this duck. I'm a pig. Look at this, when you tear this, this is so flaky, so layered and so soft. This is actually a very creamy curry, spiced quite delicately. It's not fiery and spicy like the food that I ate earlier. Of course, it's got that predominant flavor of curry leaves, which is what makes this cuisine. Chicken nadan curry. It's amazing that when every dish contains coconut, with that just slight change of masala, a balance here and a balance there, it can be a whole different dish. We'll try this nadan curry and see how different it is from the rest of the food that I'm eating today. The nadan curry, taste-wise, is in the same family as the Goan curry, but it's wonderful. Yellow and nice. Now for these prawns. And one thing I have to say is that Kerala food, at least in Mumbai, has evolved. Evolved into dishes that are chatpata spicy and can be eaten while you're having a bit of a tipple. So it's essentially dry. And this is their prawn roast, which is, I think, a bit of a creation. Now, from what I can make out, This prawn has been deep fried. The prawn has been deep fried in red masala and then pan fried and tossed with a lot of onion curry leaves. And this is very good, huh? 3 down, 2 more to go. Let's try some of this squid. This one has no coconut in it, cooked in coconut oil, lots of onions, tender, soft and brilliant. All that's left is the fish now. Lovely. You know, I must be a really clever guy because this cuisine is probably the finest cuisines of most of Indian food. This is just great. My God, I'm so happy you have come here. Well, if you call Kerala God's own country, I call this cuisine God's own food. Well, I've had a great meal. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Unfortunately, it brings us to the end of this episode. If you want to write to us at weekend@timesnow.tv. We're also on Facebook. Till the next time, it's bye.